Oli, aquí Margaret y ya, and welcome to Explaining La Más Draga Season 3. We are on episode 3, La Más Fichera. This is the show where I explain La Más Draga, the Mexican drag competition for everyone who doesn't understand Spanish. I'm gonna explain it all, so get comfortable, because here we go. The episode starts with a lot of drama, a lot of fighting. The girls are fighting.
Wait! What is the tea? The girls are fighting! No!
Everyone's saying how everybody has things everywhere, nothing is like in their place. Everyone is fighting, everyone is screaming. Some girl was offering pineapple. Girl, it was a good start because this is the first time we see drama and fighting on a Más Draga. The girl from season 3 said, I'm gonna give the audience what the first and the second season couldn't do. Entertain us, girl. Keep it going because we love to see it. Then Johnny Carmona enters the workroom. As you know, he introduces the challenge. He talks about the context of it, and the theme is Fichera. Fichera will translate to the coin lady because a ficha is a coin and a fichera is a coin girl. It's sort of like the cigarette girls, but not exactly. Okay, so in the 50s, the golden era of Mexican cinema was, happening. And then it kind of like was going down. It was flopping. So in the 70s, a new wave started with Cine Fichera, Fichera's cinema. It was like a translation of what was happening on the clubs in Mexico. Basically, a fichera is the girl that will be in the audience, in the middle of the audience during the show of the vedettes, the showgirls. And these ladies will go to the audience, especially the men, and will be like, do you want me to sit with you? Do you want to offer me a drink or something? And the gentleman would offer a ficha, a coin, and the fichera, the lady, would keep it. And at the end of the night, they will collect all of them and they will do the transaction in the club with all the money they earned. They were the ladies of the night. It was kind of the jobs in these strip clubs. Not strip clubs, the clubs in general. And that was basically the theme, these fabulous ladies, because they will dress very vulgar, very sexy. They were a big thing in Mexico in the 70s. After John explains to them the theme, we go to Pepe and Teo, the team gun of the season, and they ask the girls to get in drag, in quick drag, what they call drag instantáneo, quick drag, because they will do a dance challenge. So the girls get in drag, they don't look beautiful. Well, some of them look gorgeous because they have gorgeous faces, and some of them, let's just say, they need more makeup. So then they go to a mini challenge that it was a dancing competition. They were divided into groups. There was a little complaints about the girls that do more dancing because most of them, let's just say they are not the dancers in the drag scene. They rehearse, they have this problematic, what always happened that, I don't know. And obviously the girl who is a dancer will succeed and will do amazing, and the other girls were catching up, blah, 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 blah. A girl called the other girls cows, which I think is very not cool, but whatever. So they do these dancing numbers, and they're cute, Obviously they didn't have a lot of time to do it. So some girls were messing up, some girls were doing good, but there's definitely, you can tell exactly who the dancer or the girl who was succeeding the best was. They choose the winners that are Rudy Reyes and Madison, and they basically won stars or points for the final critiques. That's important for you to remember. The challenge goes, so we go straight to the runway. Carlita Diaz goes to the runway and introduces all the judges, Yari, Johnny, and Letal, and introduces the very special guest of this week, La Vogue. La Vogue is a trans icon. Oh my god, they're kind of dirty, I'm sorry. She was doing mainstream television a few years ago. She was part of a very queer, gay, trans cast in a mainstream TV show. Everybody loved her. She does a lot of cabaret. She's a showgirl. She's a professional. So it was really good to see her on La Más Draga because we need the recognition of these queer icons that we have in Mexico. So props to that. And then we go to the runway. For this, we have a very special guest. And just let me say a disclaimer. The guest had a little incident with their video, so we have to show the backup video. Let's just say we have to work with it, but you will be entertained. So let's go, Margaret from the past. Okay, so now we have a Chicago queen, the boss, the diva, the doll, the creator of Black Girl Magic from RuPaul's Drag Race, the Vixen. How are you, baby?
Hey!
So nice to see you again.
Yes, good to see you, man.
Okay, we're gonna talk about the looks of the third episode. Did you understand like the challenge?
So I pretty much, some of the costumes I was like, okay, I get it. And then some of the costumes I was like, okay, either I'm wrong or she's wrong.
Okay. I do need to give you like a little context of a few ones. Pretty much the theme is ficheras. The ficheras are
like the cigar girls, right?
Exactly. Exactly. The cigar girls.
Yeah.
One of the things that the judges said on the episode is that some girls were the show girls instead of like the ficheras. So we're gonna talk about that.
Okay.
Okay, so the first one is Winter. What do you think about Winter?
I really liked Winter's like boob situation with the stars. It was very cute. It was a little bit like old Hollywood glamour, like kind of flapper, but they make it hope.
Yeah, very that. I think it was like very campy to have like the stars. Like it was like a censored movie or something.
Yeah, and I like all of the like things that she acted out, and like her character was very good.
Yeah, she was like kind of butchy. She was very campy. Maybe like the runway wasn't like
when she first started walking, it was a little shaky, right?
Yeah, it was like okay, but she pulled it off. Yeah, definitely a very cute look.
Yeah,
it was,
especially to be like the first one out. It like helped like understand.
Like the context of everything.
Yeah.
The next one is Regina Bronze, and she is, I think, doing like a tribute to Olga Briskin that was very big in the 70s.
Oh, okay.
And she was like very iconic because of her hair, because it was like very wavy and big.
She looks good. You know, like to me, like a drag queen in black lingerie looks very like cheap because it's like everybody, you know, when you first start drag, everybody does that. Yeah. I do think that her lingerie looks expensive, and I think that she looks like she like gets what the idea is. I don't know, the girls who have like the robes and the stuff like that, the big stuff. Yeah. I'm like, that's not very practical if you're like selling it around the bar. Like,
right. Yeah. I don't understand why some girls had like robes. I don't think it was like very 70s. I'm not sure.
I think they just wanted to feel the glamour.
I guess, yeah. I really love the hair though. Like
the hair is very cool and like very retro style. Does her face always look like that?
What do you mean?
It looks like a blow-up doll a little, right? Like
she does paint like that always.
Okay, I just wanted to know. I thought maybe it was just for the challenge, but it like kind of adds to the like bimbo thing. Yeah, it's very the like cigarette girls are very like Playboy Mansion kind of thing.
Yeah, definitely.
Like a Playboy bunny almost. So I kind of got it, but yeah, a black lingerie does kind of like. But I thought she acted out her like scenario really, really good.
Yes, I thought it was like kind of too long. Like I was very like confused. I was like, this is like taking too much time.
I wish they gave us that much time on Drag Race to like convince you that we look good.
Right. Yeah, it's like a safe look, I think.
Yeah.
The next one is Ibiza Liosa.
So again, this is what we were saying before, like the robes, I don't really think that it's right for the category because it's like it's just too much and it's not exactly what you mean. It's a nice robe. Mm-hmm. I don't think the colors exactly really like sexy. It made me think of Beyonce when she was like Miss Carter in the like Queen look.
Okay.
So yeah, I just didn't really get like the right category from her. I thought that it was like not the right costume.
Right. I thought it was more like comedic interpretation of the challenge. Like I thought she was like very campy, and her butt she had a sign that said "Si no compra no me ayude." That means if you're not gonna buy it, don't like touch it, don't play with it. I thought that like the sign could have been done with another material because like the paper looks kind of cheap.
Yeah, like almost looks like it was a last minute idea.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I love the body illusion. Like you can tell the part where the pantyhose like ended. I thought it was good, but yeah, I mean,
the hips, the makeup. She looks pretty. I just don't think it was right for the category.
I think it was more like a funny interpretation of it. So I'm gonna say it's a good look.
Okay.
The next one is Raga Diamante, the girl with the pearls.
This was probably like one of my favorites because as soon as she came out, when the doors opened, she just looked so like, oh, yeah. She was like so in character. And then the reveal with the pearls, she just like looked very, very polished, very expensive. And she looked like she was in the right place.
Right. I think it was really smart of her to have like the popcorns and the little thing because nobody else did that like with the secret.
And that's like exactly what it is. Like that's the job.
Yeah. So she was very in character.
Yeah, and she showed that she understood it like better than anybody. Yeah, I really, really liked her.
I don't think the pearls looked very expensive. Like you could tell it was a cheap pearl. Okay. They were plastic.
But I think this, like you're right. We see this outfit a lot, but I do think this is the right place to put it. Like a lot of times people wear it in the wrong place, but this is like the right place to wear.
Okay, I agree. She was really in character, and you could tell she knew what she was doing. The next one is Hunty B. I think she was doing one of the very famous ficheras. I don't remember the name. Rosie, I think.
I mean, she looks great. Like her body is like so snatched, and like the boobs are like. I kept trying to see if there was going to be like a nipple slip, and I don't think there ever was.
No.
And so I was like, that's really cool. Okay, so you're gonna laugh. Tell me you did not think this was Miss Toto when it first opened. And like no shade, it's just like the big boobs and like the big hair.
Boobs.
Like, that's Toto. Big boobs.
Oh my god, yeah, she does look like Miss Toto. I love the boobs, and they were like really shiny.
Yeah, and she started with a robe too, and I was like, okay, here we go. But I'm glad when she took it off. It kind of reminded me of Ariana Grande's 7 Rings video.
Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, with the diamonds and everything.
Yeah.
It's a good look. It's a good look.
It's a very good look, I agree. She didn't do like a lot. Like she was just like there walking like, yes, I'm pretty, I guess. So I think she could have done like more to sell the garment.
Yeah, because some of the girls, like they made so much use out of like the Go-Go Boys and everything. I wish we could, oh my God, if we could have did that on Drag Race, it would have been like all over those boys.
Yeah, one of the things like La Más Draga asks you to do is like to put on a show. Like you have to like do something to sell the garment and sell the idea. So I think like none of the girls really thought of that, and they were like, I'm just gonna pose.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a cute outfit. The next one is Miss Taboo, and Miss Taboo is like the spooky queen of the season.
With the like big feather situation.
The mysterious alternative one.
Yeah.
You could tell.
I was very confused.
Okay.
Not because of the spooky, but just because I think like the costume was so big, and I was like, this really wouldn't work for the situation. Like I was like, I don't think this is, and I don't think she understood the assignment. It was like,
she was more like the showgirl.
Right. Yeah. It was like, it definitely was not something you would wear. You know, we have our tiptoe outfits. It wasn't a tiptoe.
Yeah. I agree. It was like too much, and she had a dress. She had the wings and the headpiece. She was wearing too much clothes almost.
Yeah.
I did like that she was like combining what she does regularly, like her character, with that assignment. But I think she pulled that off really good. Like maybe less clothes could have done.
Yeah, definitely.
More slutty. We need more harness.
And like I can't really tell. The outfit doesn't look that great. Period.
Okay.
Like I mean, like I'm trying to think. Okay, if it was in another situation.
Okay. Okay. I agree. It wasn't the best. Let's just say that. Yeah. The next one is Rudy Reyes.
I really liked this look when it first came out. I was like, this is really cute. I don't, you know, I'm always in some colors, so like it has to be a really good look to be black and white to me.
Yeah.
But I was like kind of disappointed that like, so when her like train came off, I like was like, at first I thought it was an accident, and then I was like, oh, maybe she's gonna like lay down and like crawl in or something, and I was like, that'll be really nice. But then she didn't do it.
Yeah.
I kind of wish, like, she definitely, I think for the category had on like too much, but when she started taking things off, I was like, put it back on.
Yeah. And she put on a good show. Like, she was working every inch of that stage.
Yeah, she like had a really good show, but I think at least the headpiece should have stayed on, and I really wanted to see her crawl up that like skirt. It would have been so cute.
Yeah. One of the things that the judges said was that she was more like a rumbera, and like a rumbera showgirl, like very, you know, like
yeah.
And that
but
was
see, this is how it's like different than the last one. It's like you can, if you don't have the character but you still look good, you like at least get some points. But if you like if you're not in character and I don't like the dress, it's like I don't know.
yeah. Well, one of the things, like, yes, maybe she's not the Fichera itself, like she's in the Secret Girl, but she was a showgirl, and that was like still part of the like the world.
Yeah, and she looked like she was at least at that club.
Yeah.
Yeah, she should have been on stage, but she was in the right club.
Definitely. The next one is Stupid Drag.
I really like the costume. I don't know if again, I don't think that they need the robes. The robes was too much. I think the costume underneath by itself was just right. But the hair though. I agree. And she does hair. That's like one of the things. Yeah. Yeah. The robe was very unnecessary. Like she was kind of uncomfortable almost, you know? Yeah. The cutouts were like, because I like the design.
Yeah.
But if we're gonna get technical, the cutouts were like sharp. Right? I thought is it supposed to be like the blue flame on the boobs? Or?
I think it had like a weird.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
And I didn't love the hair reveal with the blue.
Yeah, it was like kind of like, because none of the hair was, if the hair was good and then there was like a reveal, maybe. Yeah. Or like if there was just no reveal and maybe the blue thing would have looked better the whole time. I don't know.
Like maybe like the whole time, and it could have been like bigger and longer.
I know sometimes this happens on Drag Race too, where girls think that they like, especially, you know, in the finale, they think like doing a reveal is going to be like the thing. Yeah. But it's like, if you just get it right, then you don't need a reveal.
Exactly. I think the same.
Yeah.
The next one, Abiesk Who?
I love this so much.
I know.
I think this is like, oh my, this reminds me of like, you know, like Club Kids, Chicago Drag. Like,
it was very Queen.
It was very Queen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, that's the tea, especially because it's like, it is the challenge, because like a girl would go around with like boobs and tassels, but then she like put it on steroids. And like, so I like, see how we were talking about the more spooky queen. It's like you take something, you do the challenge, but then you make it your own. But she did it so right. So right.
So right. It was so good. It was such a gag. Like yesterday when we were in the viewing party, everybody screamed. It was a very gag-worthy moment.
I think this is like one of the best. It's one of the best runways of any drag show or like competition I've seen. Like it's definitely up there. It's like really good.
Very good. Definitely. Like I don't think we can not say more than that. Like it was really good.
Yeah.
The next one is Madison Basri, and she was actually doing Lin May, one of the very big names in the 70s. And the thing with Lin May is that a Mexican Asian girl that had a lot of surgeries, so now her face is like.
So this queen doesn't usually look like that?
No. She was because she does like a lot of female impersonation.
Oh, that's really cool. I didn't want to be disrespectful when I saw it, because I was like, is that a mask or like what, you know? So I was like,
she's doing the character, like.
Okay, that's really cool then. Yeah, I liked most of it. Not exactly the like cigarette girl, but I think it looked good, especially knowing that it was like a different face. I'm relieved, but
it's one of those looks like you really have to get the reference. I thought it was really good because Lin May is such a big name in Mexico, and you know how in America Donatella Versace is known for like the operations and the face and everything. It's sort of like the same situation where she was like doing this very specific character with a very specific face, and she looked like the same. Like her impersonation was on point. So
yeah, it's very convincing. I just thought that she had a lot of plastic surgery.
Yeah, I mean, can you imagine?
Yeah. We know those girls.
We know those girls, yeah. The next one is Luna Landsman. And this one, again, is a very specific character. She's doing Carmen Salinas. Well, it's still a big name in Mexico, but in the 70s, she was like, sort of like the pimp figure.
Oh, okay.
She was like this old lady that wasn't sexy, but she was like very funny, and she was like very...
butch?
Yeah, sort of butch, but she was like from the barrio. Then she did like a reveal to a showgirl.
Right. Okay.
Tell me, what do you think about this? Like, because this is a very kind of like specific.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know the specifics. The like Bob kind of gave me like Cleopatra, especially with the like big blue eye.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did it.
Yeah, if you don't get the exact reference, it's like kind of weird.
Right.
Yeah, so it was sort of like revealed from the pimp woman to the feature itself.
Yeah.
The second look was cute again. Like it didn't give me like 70s. It was more like a modern
showgirl.
Yeah. Overall, it was a very fun look.
Yeah, it was fun.
And last but not least, we have Memo Ready. Memo Ready is a bio king. Well, I don't like saying bio queen bio king, but he's a male cisgender man who does male drag.
This was like, okay, so I was trying to picture what a like cigar boy would look like, especially like back in the day. I can't say he's wrong, but it was like, would a cigar boy be like up in age?
Yeah,
be like a bit older.
It was like, do you know the song Copacabana? Copacabana.
Yeah.
It kind of remind me of that, like a very like a very famous glamorous showgirl that when the time went by, she got old and she was still in the club, like trying to go with the clients. I think.
Yeah.
It was camp.
I think it was definitely like it was really fun and like interesting to see, but it was like kind of like a completely different, unexpected. But I guess if you're like a king in these situations and you have to like think on your feet, you gotta like, you're not gonna be sexy, so you might as well make it funny.
Yeah, when they gave them the challenge, I was like, what the fuck is he gonna do? Because
because it would have been too easy. Like, had he tried to come like a pimp or something, it would have been like too easy, right? So
exactly. A few people were saying that like he could have done like a pimp look. I think it was a very smart like.
Yeah, this is more entertaining.
Yeah, 100%. Those were all the looks.
I really like it. I got to start watching, and I'm going to just come and watch your show afterwards so I can get all the details.
Yes!
I'm still going to call you because I'm going to have questions.
Yes, please do.
Yes.
Okay, so we have to choose your favorite looks and you can just pick one, or your least looks. The favorite one is La Más, that translates to the most, and the least favorite is La Menos, the least.
Oh, La Más y Menos, yeah.
Yeah. So who's like La Más for you?
La Más is the queen with the boobs, with all the boobs.
Period. Yeah, 100% agree. Yeah. 100%. Yeah. And your list, La Menos?
La Menos, the spooky one with the like feathers and the big everything.
Okay.
That I didn't like the dress at all.
Yeah, you weren't into it.
I wasn't feeling.
Yeah, I think my least favorite one, mi menos, was Stupid Drag, the blue one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you weren't feeling that.
So yeah, thank you so much for doing this, for being here. Tell us everything, like where we can catch you, like.
Yeah, you can follow me at The Vixen's World on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. And you can watch Black Girl Magic on Open Television. Just go to blackgirlmagicdrag.com every third Wednesday, and you can watch the show.
And I want to say that everyone should listen to Commercial Break because it's so good. It's 100% one of the best albums from any drag race show. Yeah, I listen to it like almost every day. So good.
Oh, I love that. Thank you. Yeah, I'm like, that was like such a dream come true to finish that. So yeah, thank you.
And like the visuals, oof, on point. I'm very powerful.
Well, thank you, girl. I'm so glad I did this. It's so good to see you.
I know. I hope when you come to Mexico, we can meet again. Like,
yeah, I gotta come to Rico.
Yes. Yeah. And I'll promise, like, someday I'll go to Chicago again.
You'll come back. You got too much family up here now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But thank you so much. It was so lovely to talk with you again. I miss you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you, the Vixen. Thank you, Margaret. I love you, the Vixen. Thank you for doing this. And after the runway, we go to the critiques. You know how they always are. Letal was very severe. Jenny was giving confusing critiques as always. And let me give a shout out to my girl, Yari Mejia, because bitch, because girl, you were in this episode, you were funny. We stand Yari Mejia one day more. Also stream the music of the Más Draga because Yari is a singer and it's awesome. I appear on a little track, Ponte Chingona, so stream the whole album because it's very good. But anyway, Yari, te amo. Boge was very amazing with her critiques. You know, she's very extrovert and she was like how Boge is an icon. The girls go backstage, they do the critiques, whatever. And the results are, with Abiesque Who being the winner of this episode, with 10 we agree on. And the bottom are Stupid Drag and Rudy Reyes. But let's remember that Rudy Reyes won the mini challenge, so she had extra points and she went up of one girl, and the other girl is Hunty B. Chan. So they do their lip sync, and sadly we have to say goodbye to Stupid Drag. We will miss you. She has to go to the drag altar, the ofrenda, the altar, because bitch, she's dead. But we will miss you, Stupid Drag. You were always sleeping, but you gave us the drag song of the year. Aletea, mi amor. Aletea, preciosa. Thank you, Stupid Drag. You are the girl. And the episode ends. Thank you for watching this episode of Explaining a Más Draga. If you like it, remember you can tip me at paypal.me/Margaret. Thank you everyone for all your tips. You know this takes a lot of effort, so if you want to see more content, I'm here to give it to you. Show a little appreciation. We'll see you next week. Please subscribe, comment, like, and tell me who should be in the next episode as a special guest. Please do everything because that helps me a lot. Recuerden que valen 1000 y ya. Besos.